أهلا بيكم في حلقة جديدة من حلقات Learning New Vocabulary and Expressions. Let's get started. The dog's bell. John's dog was a bad dog. He bit people frequently. John had great concern about this. It was not an appropriate way for a dog to behave. His friends in the village always expected the dog to bite them. The news about John's dog spread through the village. None of the people wanted to go to John's house. John tried to instruct the dog to behave, but it never worked. He tried to be patient and teach the dog to be calm. That also didn't work. John didn't want to punish the dog. How will I stop my dog's bad habit? John asked himself. John's friend came to talk to him about the issue. During their important meeting, his friend said, "The people in the village asked me to represent them. We want your dog to stop this habit. Why don't you put a bell around the dog's neck? This way, we would hear your dog coming down the street." John thought this was a great idea. Now people could stay away from the dog. It would not be able to bite anyone anymore. The dog liked the bell too. People looked at him when they heard his bell. This made the dog very content. He liked the song the bell played when he walked. One day, John's dog strolled through the village and met some other dogs. He expected them to want a bell like this, but they laughed at his bell. They said the bell made people avoid him. John's dog shook his head. "No, they look at me because they like the bell." The other dog said, "You have the wrong idea of what makes you popular. Of course they like your bell. It tells them where you are, so they can avoid you. You aren't able to bite them anymore." You see, being popular isn't something positive when it's for the wrong reason. يلا بينا نتعلم كلمات جديدة النهاردة. أول كلمة معانا appropriate. appropriate معناها مناسب، وده يعتبر adjective يعني صفة. When a thing is appropriate, it is right or normal. For example, it's appropriate to wear a suit when you go to the office. avoid معناها يتجنب، ودي الكلمة دي تعتبر فعل. To avoid something is to stay away from it. For example, avoid the broken bottle on the floor. behave معناها يتصرف. To behave is to act in a particular way, especially to be good. For example, she always behaves well when her father is around. calm معناها هادئ، ودي تعتبر صفة. ونخلي بالنا إن أنا ما بنطقش ال هنا، فبقولها calm. When someone is calm, they do not get excited or upset. For example, a nice warm bath makes me feel so calm. Concern is a feeling of worry، يعني معناها قلق، وده على فكرة noun. I was filled with concern after reading the newspaper. The word content يبقى عندك اكتفاء، معناها إن أنا عندي اكتفاء، والكلمة دي على فكرة adjective يعني صفة. To be content is to be happy and not want more. For example, the baby looked very content sitting on the floor. The word expect expect. expect معناها يتوقع، وطبعا دي تعتبر فعل يعني verb. If you expect something to happen, you believe it will happen. For example, I expect the bus to be here very soon. The word frequently معناها مرارا أو تكرارا. When something happens frequently, it happens often. We meet frequently, either at the beginning or ending of the week. The word habit معناها عادة، وطبعا دي تعتبر noun يعني اسم. A habit is a thing that you do often. For example, smoking is a bad habit that can kill you. The word instruct معناها يعلم أو يرشد. To instruct is to teach. For example, my teacher instructs us in several subjects. The word issue معناها مسألة مهمة أو مشكلة. An issue is an important topic. For example, the men spoke about issues that were important to the people. The word none معناها لا أحد أو لا شيء. None means not any of someone or something. For example, he spent all his money. There is none left. The word patient ودي تعتبر adjective يعني صفة. Patient معناها صبور. If a person is patient, they don't become angry or upset easily. For example, I had to be patient and wait until 5 o'clock to leave. The word positive ومعناها إيجابي، ودي تعتبر صفة adjective. If something is positive, it is good. For example, she has a positive future ahead of her after finishing college. The word punish يعني يعاقب، وده يعتبر فعل verb. To punish means to make someone suffer for breaking the rules or laws. For example, to punish me, my teacher had me stand in the corner. The word represent ومعناها هنا إن أنت تمثل شخص أو مجموعة من الأشخاص. To represent is to speak or act for a person or group. For example, my lawyer will represent me in court. The word shake معناها هنا إن أنت تصافح someone أو إن أنت تهز إيدك أو راسك. To shake is to move back and forth or up and down quickly. For example, when people shake hands, it usually means they agree. The word spread ومعناها ينتشر، وده طبعا فعل verb. To spread is to move quickly to more places. For example, I like to spread butter on my toast. The word stroll ومعناها يتنزه أو يتمشى، وده طبعا يعتبر فعل verb. To stroll means to walk slowly. For example, my dog and I strolled through the park today. The word village ومعناها قرية، وتعتبر noun يعني اسم. A village is a very small town. For example, there are only a few houses in my village. أتمنى تكونوا استفدتوا من درس النهاردة، ومعادنا إن شاء الله الأسبوع الجاي. باي باي.